It's okay. So here is the warm-up for the week of, October 12th coming up. October 12th. It's almost going to be halfway through the month. Pretty crazy. Okay, so let's just begin with some nice, easy arm swings. So imagine this is the kind of momentum that you use for gathering for like a big broad jump or a big vertical jump. The arms just want to swing forward and back. You want to get as far back as you feel comfortable. And then as you go up overhead, keep your abs tight and let the arms continue to go overhead as far as you can. And without pushing it or straining, we want to see how big of a range of motion about your shoulder you can get with the arms. So we're not probably going to get a full 360, but if you can surpass maybe 270 degrees, if you can imagine there on a circle, this is what we're looking for. Just swing. Let the blood rush to your fingers and try and get all of your body working in unison to make this swing happen. The arms should be, again, pretty empty. You're just guiding them with the rest of your body. Then you can go ahead and slowly let those come to rest. Next up, we're just going to go a few directions with our neck here. So imagine you're holding onto some buckets of water so your arms are pulled down. We're going to tilt your left ear down to your left shoulder. Then your right ear down to your right shoulder. Then we're going to tuck our chin. And then we're going to look up. Just go through that sequence. Tilt. Tilt. Tuck. Up. 5 cycles through it. Nice. We're just going to do a little twist. I want you to be rotating right on the axis of your spine here, so the spine stays nice and vertical, and we're just twisting. And I want you to look over the shoulder of the direction that you're spinning. So look over your right as you go to the right, left as you go to the left. Let the arms just kind of do their thing. And the weight and momentum of the arms will give you that extra little twist on the trunk. Aid and warm you up here. Don't rush this. Take your time. Settle into it. Imagine you would be doing it for a while. And you never know. Maybe we'll go for 5 minutes straight one day and just throw you a curveball. Nice. And let those arms come to a rest. Next up, we're going to do the little inflatable man. So the idea here, you're going to kind of lean forward and imagine you're one of those inflatable things you see at car dealerships. You're just going to let it twist around. Very difficult to do and speak at the same time. But when you get all the way around, we'll send it in reverse. Just back and forth 3 times each way. Don't force anything, just wherever you are today. Keep it controlled. Nice. When you get back around on your third one, we're going to drop down into some ostrich bounces. After about 20, cross your arms. Let's get 3 to 5 big breaths here, just letting gravity pull you down. And every time you exhale, allow yourself to sink further. I'm going to drop down into a squat and bounce. Every warm-up every day, you got to pass through the squat at least some way. This is, I think, one of my favorites. Just bouncing down here. Go for about a minute. And mix and match if you need some variety to it, but just bounce. Nice. Then we're going to sit back onto our backside and get into a little bit of a cross-legged position. Try and settle in. Remember, if you need to elevate your hips a little bit, you can put a bumper or something underneath your booty there. But get nice and settled into this cross-legged. And we are going to do the reach, and fold sequence that we've done before. So I like to kind of reach across my body for balance and leverage. And we're going to reach over the top with your right arm. And we'll go the opposite direction now with your left arm. And I want you to fold forward as far as you can. We're going to do that 5 times. Take your time. Really try and get something out of it from like a mobility or, assuming different shape standpoint. Last one. Final sequence we're going to do here is we're going to do the rolling back over your head and then coming forward. But this time, as opposed to what we've done in the past, when we roll forward, I don't want you to straddle your legs. I actually want you to pike them and keep them together, and we'll reach kind of in that orientation. So I'll show you this kind of like at a diagonal so you can see what's going on here. So starting kind of sitting upright, almost like you're getting prepared for like an L-sit, so your feet are together. I think it's helpful to put your hands down the side and kind of push yourself over. The idea, go as far as you can. If that means touching, great. If not, just go as far as you feel comfortable and safe. And then as you come forward, we're going to pike and reach as far as you can, just kind of folding over at the waist. That may be here, it might be here, depending on where you are. Don't force it, like I said. This is just a fun way to kind of coax things open. We're just going to go back and forth about 5 times. And then on your 5th one, let's hang out in the back for 30 seconds, breathing. Try and take at least 5 big full breaths. And then we'll pike forward and do the same thing. Try and lean into it. Again, finding where it's like a little bit of a stretch. Doesn't have to be terribly uncomfortable, but wherever it is for you. And again, trying to get 5 breaths. Come on up, Rick, and get ready for the rest of the warm-up. Enjoy it.